Uh-oh. Our friend is already being damaged. Hello everyone, it's Fox here. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. Last time we built a mob spawner and that was pretty cool and all, but I already know what I want to do for this video. We need to start working on our next big project, and that project is going to be building a wall. And not a wall to separate people. There will be an open gate and everything, but I want to protect the village. And I feel like cobbled deep slate would be the best here. Of course, we could also go through all our options and get a stone cutter, which I can't believe I don't have a stone cutter. That's one of my favorite blocks, and I simply just don't have one. So let's see. I don't remember how to craft it ever. Isn't it like stone slabs? Also, my keyboard's still messing up, and I can't even use the S key half the time. That is why I'm using controller today. Okay, let's see. Stone cutter is 3 stone and an iron ingot. Oh, that's really easy to get. So let's go to stone. So we need 3 cobblestone, and I believe I actually have some coal in here. So let's just grab 1 coal right here. Perfect. And now this should work out perfectly fine. And if we need iron, which I also have iron in our bundle as well. Bones, there we go. Iron. We just need 1 iron from here. And then once we do that, we'll actually be able to convert things into good stuff. Okay, the stone has been smelted. And now we have a lovely stone cutter, which is one of my favorite blocks in the game. So I was trying to figure out what kind of fences I should go for, and I want to go for polished deep slate walls. I was like, none of these deep slate walls are the ones I want, but I want to go with some polished ones, and also non-polished ones as well. Got mostly polished. The non-polished ones are going to be used for the entrance, but everything else will be polished. I have no idea how big the wall is going to be. It's only going to be enough to protect the villagers, so it's not going to be too big of an issue here. Okay, this is taking forever. There we go. Yeah, cobbled deep slate wall looks cool and all, but I don't actually want it. Okay, cool. We've already gotten what we need for this build project. I just need to make sure that I have food and a golden apple in my inventory at all times. We do not necessarily need a bow, and we're going to need tons of torches for this project, because the first thing that we want to do is light up this area. And the easiest way to do that is by using our... Before I do anything, I almost forgot. We have to say hello to our wonderful chicken pet, Fuko. Hello, how you doing? Did you lay any eggs? It doesn't appear they laid any eggs today, which is fine with me. And I don't necessarily beat sugarcane, so I'm not going to harvest it yet. So, the village I decided to convert into a normal security village, as I like to call it, is the village that we're right next to, because it's easiest and convenient. Now, my hope is that all the villagers are still alive here, which they should be. It's not like we don't load these chunks too often. I'm also going to build a more convenient path to get here eventually, but for now, this is the route that we're going to take. And we are here at the village. Now, first of all, I need to figure out the bottom area of the village and then the top part of the village so I can figure out how high the wall needs to be. But before that, I need to figure out how many torches we'll need. Okay, I think we'll be fine for now, but also this is going to make the village less snowy, but that's okay. So the bottom part of the village, well, we can consider this inner part like inside the perimeter, so it doesn't matter if that is marked out or not. So the bottom point of the village that is on the perimeter of it is the lowest point, is what I'm looking for. Let's see. So we have you here, Then you here. I feel like this is the lowest point in the village. Oh, the poor iron golem is so cracked. Don't worry. Your job is about to become so much easier in time. Then the highest point in the village, the perimeter, would definitely be right about here. Yeah, this is definitely the highest point in the village, but it's not within the perimeter. This would be the next point in the village, I think. So we'll mark that out. And building the wall isn't going to be the hard part. That's for sure. Okay. So let's figure out how we want to distribute these torches. Because I'm surprised this village hasn't even died yet. Now, this village does have a lot of lanterns, which is good, but I want to put torches about every... The only really way to figure out if I lit up this area enough is if it was nighttime, which risks our villagers. So I'm just gonna go with the standard near the houses lighting up method. That should give us enough light to actually determine whether or not we're fine or not. But this means we're gonna have to defend the village tonight, because as I'm lighting it up, maybe doing this in the snow village wasn't the best idea, because it's gonna be a bit harder to light it up, especially since there's gonna be tons and tons of areas with snow, which is gonna make this area a lot more dangerous than if there wasn't snow. But I can't remember, do mobs spawn on snow blocks? This village might actually be like ultra protected and I don't even know it. I would like to start building on the wall, also deep slate lakes. I need something like off. For now we can keep it that way since I don't want to have to remove any of our progress. But there we go. So let's build the perimeter around the whole village and then we'll extend the wall up. And of course I'm going to build a gate kind of like how I built a gate for our friends, our animal friends. Okay, this part needs to be raised up for sure. Powerful enough to deal with normal mobs, unless it's strays. As long as we don't get ganged up by skeletons, we should be fine. I know I'm being a little risky by doing this at night, but it'll be okay because I think it will be. This area, I want to mark this area because this will be the mark of the outside of that section of the village. Oh, our friend is already being damaged. Okay, this area extends out very, very much. See, this whole hill was not lit up. Good to know. Okay, let's do this the safe way. Okay, I missed. The safest way. Of course, if our shield breaks, that's gonna be an issue. That's why I'm trying to get close, but also stay safe. There we go. There we go. And this area needs to be lit up too. Okay, at least the good news is that, okay, our shield broke. Okay. New plan. I'm going to avoid all skeletons and try and light up the area as best I can. Actually, better plan. I'm gonna sleep. So these skeletons. Okay, there's monsters nearby. Okay, I'm gonna eat a golden apple and charge them. Okay, where are you at, Skelly Bones? There are some skeletons nearby, or better yet, instead of being even riskier, I'm just gonna go to an area where there isn't skeletons and then sleep there. Sorry, baby villager, but this is a matter of safety importance. This is safety importance. There we go. Now all the skeletons are burning. Oh wait, that does not make me invincible. Although the golden apple kind of does. Okay, I wasted a golden apple, but that is okay with me. Anyways, let's continue making the perimeter of this wall. Now, this is going to be perfect because I think a wall is going to allow us to figure out the boundaries of the village. And any hostile mobs who are on the outside can't get inside. That is the purpose of a wall. Oh no, our friend has gotten sacrificed. And I said that was a good thing. Who's the real monster here? Is it me? Or is it something else? I actually want to build this out so I can figure out where the wall actually starts. It's always so weird building around snow blocks, I always found. It kind of just feels off that you just destroy all the layered snow just so easily. It's good though, because I would not like to have to mine it. Anyways, I guess we need to pick up our friend's remnants for now. But technically this is good news, because I don't think we have a red bundle. So now we can have another bundle in our inventory, which will allow us to stay more organized. Although that's more of an artificial rule, because I said that because I was like, if you don't have enough color bundles, then yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. That is connected. Perfect. Next, we want to extend this out to a certain point. Let's just mark it out. Okay, there's a polar bear right there. I do not have a shield, so I'm extremely vulnerable. I normally do not play the game without a shield, so that's how vulnerable I feel. Okay, so the wall needs to extend down here, which I think that might be in line. I'm actually not too sure. But once we build the wall, we just need to build an entrance and then line up the area. And then the next step of the security village will happen, which is going to require redstone. Which I don't think we need comparators. We don't need comparators, so we don't need to go to the nether, but I'm gonna need repeaters. So I'm gonna need stone. And we can't do like the perfect version of the security village because I don't have access to the Pale Garden yet. And I'm not just gonna cheat and look up where a Pale Garden is in this world, because I always found it very cheap if you do that. Plus this is a newly generated world, so I highly doubt that we're gonna get one of those glitched Pale Gardens, which I'm pretty sure they fixed last time I checked, so hopefully we'll actually get some creaking in this world. There we go. Okay, so next we need to determine how far this goes and how far this should stretch out. Okay, there is lava right there. That is not safe for a village. Luckily that's where the wall goes, which is considered this next point of extension for now. And then why did I choose deep slate? Because it looks cool? Yes, it looks cool, but also it's very expensive. Very expensive for building one of these kind of walls. But I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, there we go. We could always cheap it out and like maybe build cobblestone on top. I'm not even sure what that would look like. For most of my build projects, I just improvise. I'm just like, it would probably look good, right? The blocks. Like, how do you make a Minecraft build look bad is the real question. Okay. There we go. Perfect. This is definitely going to protect those villagers, whether they like it or not. Now that we have finished this, we want to determine how far this will stretch out, which is determined by... I actually want to keep all the path areas inside as well. So this isn't going to be perimeter, this is going to be inside. I actually have decided. So, and I think we might be running an Polish deep slate wall already. No, we still have a stack. In this video, I at least want to mark out the perimeter, and we'll have to worry about mining some deep slate later on. Which actually, mining out deep slate is going to be perfect, because we probably have tons of deep slate already out when I think about it. Because we did a mine not too long ago for diamonds, and we mined at deep slate level, so we probably have tons of deep slate. Even more than I even wanted in the first place. Which will be perfect. Now, don't worry, I remember where strip mine is. I remember a few episodes ago, oh, there was lava right there. I forgot. That was not a good idea. What should we do with this lava? I think a best bet is to turn it to obsidian, but for some reason, I don't have a water bucket. Also, we're gonna have to figure out some way to lure the villagers into the wall before we start actually securing the village, because the villagers being trapped outside is going to be the end of them. And then after that, we'll start looking at our professions and then placing down profession tables just in case they are an issue for anything. There we go. Perfect. Now, where was the next spot we're marking out? I believe it's the very outside of this village. I want to go at least 3 blocks out from the actual area for the perimeter, so there's a little breathing room. I don't want it to feel like they were enclosed in. Now the only issue here is that we're going down quite a bit, so it might be a better idea to build the perimeter like this, and then start stretching it out like this. There we go. Let's see. This is fine and all, but then it should go like this. Okay, what am I doing? I have coordinates. Well, let's figure out what z this is. This is z negative 264, so I need to build to z negative 264. Negative 264. 262, 263, negative 264. Boom. See, I was making my life a lot harder by trying to figure out distance and stuff, when all I had to do was just look at the coordinates. Okay, this is gonna go up again, and obviously this is not safe. I'm aware that this perimeter is not safe in the slightest. That's why we're going to sleep every single time we're near this village. Also, a golem died, which for some reason I celebrated, and I know it's wrong, but I was just happy to get some iron. Okay, this part of the perimeter is done. Like, we're actually making a lot of good progress with building in this video, but this is something we're going to need because I'm not really sure how we're going to get enchantments very easily without farming. And the best way to do that is with villagers, and I know villagers kind of make the game a lot easier, but villagers are great. And it is my series, and I did not ban villagers, because why would I ban a mechanic that's in the game? That's just silly talk. That's just very silly talk. So next, I need to figure out how long this wall stretches out towards. And we'll mark it out from around here-ish. Okay. So if we go way past this house, I feel like this is the next edge of the village. It's around here-ish. Right next to the lake. Oh, actually in the lake. Okay, that stretches a little too far for my liking. I'll consider this. And this is... Is this a Z thing? It's a Z thing, so it's negative 136 that we're building out towards. Okay, cool. I was like, am I moving on the Z axis right now? Sometimes it's a little confusing to me. Like, I still don't actually know too much of the difference between Z and X and Y. I just know if you go in one certain direction, it's like, okay, now you can go that way. All I have left is deep slate wall bricks, which is fine for now. Absolutely fine for now. We're just marking out a perimeter, but it's mostly going to be polished deep slate, the wall. And as long as I have about a stack of the normal deep slate, then we should be able to build like the little gate thingy. I'm not really too worried about inconsistent colors either. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Now, as for you, I need to sleep. Okay, we are back. Now, we have this part of the wall done. And then... I did not anticipate how long this building project would take, honestly. So, I may have to do another time lapse of me building the wall itself, but I want to actually show what I'm doing in the process for now. Because we're going to have to go in the next video, go and get some more deep slate anyways. There we go. which I'm pretty sure my timer just went off, which means it's time to end. But I am fine with extending it just so I can get this perimeter done. Which we're actually going to run out of deep slate anyways, so I'm actually going to have to end the video anyways. But I'm going to not like start the video where I ended it anymore. Not because I don't like that, it's because it's best if I am actually in the area I need to be before I actually do anything. Like, how important is it that you know that I went to my chest under the ground and gathered all the deep slate that I had? I'm not sure how much that's very important to know. I'm telling you what I'm doing. My only worry is that like people might think I'm cheating somehow, and I don't do that. I don't cheat in Minecraft worlds. That's just silly. And there isn't really any good way to cheat in hardcore Minecraft. And on Bedrock, it's like very strict. You can't even open the world to LAN and enable cheats. Enabling cheats normally by putting in multiplayer doesn't work either. Which is just insane. Anyways, unfortunately that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.